request for a rezoning and special use permit for property owned by the region that is adjacent to our current landfill off of Livestock Road. Authority was established in 2007. It originally consisted of 2 landfill sites. The existing Concord Turnpike landfill in Lynchburg, which the authority operated from its inception until the landfill closed in July of 2014. The last expansion of the Livestock Road landfill occurred in 2015, bringing it to its current size of 55 acres. The first option that we're here to discuss today is expansion of the landfill. The proposal in front of you would provide 24 years roughly of additional capacity. It is the lowest cost option. We would maintain relatively low tipping fees. Tipping fees are the cost that you pay to dump refuse in the landfill. The authority owns 347 acres of property that is immediately adjacent to the current landfill. That property is made up of 2 tax parcels. Both parcels are currently zoned agricultural A1. Our request is limited to the 213-acre parcel footprint of the landfill will be limited to about 60.2 acres. As you come off of Route 29 and travel down Callahan Road, you would make a right on the Livestock Road, and the landfill is at the end of that road. The larger map shows a drawing of the proposed landfill site. The area in yellow is the proposed landfill footprint. Economic impact first, landfill to gas energy. We'll take a look at the economic impact there. The potential for a landfill to gas energy project would help offset refuse disposal costs. Landfill gas to energy is a process that converts landfill gas to methane to various energy types. This type of project can be very lucrative based on market conditions. Revenue from a project like this can be used to offset tipping fees. I have a comparative analysis of the estimated cost to the county of landfill expansion versus constructing and operating a transfer station. Result in total net cost to the county of about $3.5 million over the life of the expansion. Station cost, first and foremost, there is no host fee revenue. The county would also have to build a transfer station. The county's GBB study estimates the cost at between $9 and $15 million. We would estimate that the overall operating cost to be roughly 1.5 to 2 times the tipping fee that would be paid with expansion. Total cost of roughly $48 to $65 million over that 24-year period, which means total cost of the transfer station over the 24-year period of the expansion will be roughly $57 to $80 million. Landfill odor complaints at the existing landfill were massively reduced after we installed a landfill gas collection system. This is essentially a system that takes the methane gas coming out of the landfill and burns it off, so it doesn't produce nearly as much odor. We installed this in November 2016. We've also recently expanded. DEQ requires that we have a 100-foot buffer between the landfill and adjoining properties. We are proposing a 500-foot forested buffer between the landfill and adjoining properties. We're seeking this expansion not because we want to bring more refuse to the landfill on a daily basis. We want to continue to bring roughly the same amount of refuse for the next 24 years, so Campbell County, Lynchburg, and others have a place for our municipal trash to go that is affordable. There shouldn't be any increase in truck traffic as a result of the expansion. Next step is our DEQ permitting process. Right now, we have about, they're telling us it's going to take about 2 years to get through a permitting process with DEQ, which means time is of the essence if we are running out of space by 2029. In 2026, we would begin site preparation. We can't start any work on the liner until we get a DEQ permit. In 27 and 28, after the DEQ would permit the landfill, we would begin construction on the liner, and then in fall of 2028, we would hopefully open the initial expansion step. So time is of the essence. it's a very easy financial one. And we want to do everything we can to be as good of neighbors as we can